I was checking out the brand new CD, Storms. Loving it. It's been out for about a week and change now. What kind of reception you guys getting for it so far?
It's so far so good. I guess it debuted this first week out at #2 in the country, which is our biggest debut ever. And
we just got to say big thanks to all of our fans and anybody that picked it up and took a listen. It means a lot.
And anybody that hasn't, this is by far the best record we've ever made, and we really push ourselves because of the types of fans we have that know and expect some really good work from us. We make sure to never let those people down. So this is a really special record to us. There's a lot of songs on it that we've only ever played live, so they're kind of secret that we've shared with our fans in the previous tours that we finally got to put on a record. So there's a lot of really cool perks like that. Songs that we made and actually would stream live as we were writing them to the fans and like kind of say like, hey, check it out. Here's what we got so
And they
far.
got you a response they gave you on that?
Yeah, totally. Huge support.
That's the difference for us, man, because usually in the studio we try to keep things super secretive and close to the chest, and to let somebody in, it was something kind of fun for us to do as well and share.
I was there for the Show Must Go tour. I got to say it was pretty wicked. Some of the stuff there, the campfire scene was awesome. Okay. Now you guys got the Shipwreck tour coming soon. Are you already thinking of ways to top that and different stuff?
Absolutely, man. Of course we're thinking of ways to top that. Our live show is something we really pride
ourselves on.
It's crazy,
man. It's crazy.
Yeah, it's a really big show.
The problem is there's no ocean by Edmonton, so how we're going to get a boat onto it? I don't know, man.
We've got our ways, my friend. We've got our ways. And, you know, one of the things that we always make sure of is that we never want people to leave our show going, that was good. Yeah, I saw that last time. Thanks a lot, guys, for coming out. So just the way we write and approach our records is the same way that we approach putting a tour together. So as soon as we finished recording this record, we went straight into the rehearsal space and started working on how we were going to make this show bigger and more exciting than the last time. And so
you take a lot into consideration when you're putting out an album, when you're getting together and doing a show and a concert tour, but you also are involved with Free the Children. You want to speak on that a little bit?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, it's something that we've been involved with for a long time now. The relationship's about 4 years old, and around the time that we began working with them, it really was a matter of us kind of saying, hey, we've got a voice here, and we have the potential to use it in a really positive way. I mean, once you start to realize that people do look up to you and people are listening to what you say, you start to take that really seriously. And again, we want to be able to say something that is going to ultimately have a really positive effect. So for about 4 years now, we've been working with them. We've had the chance to go to India and Africa with them, and we made a really cool documentary about our trip to Africa. And that was important for us because we wanted to be able to say something and actually stand beside an organization that we really believe in and say, hey, guys, it is this easy to make a difference, and it is this easy to help people.
So we're talking to Jake and Dave from Hedley. New album Storms is in stores now. It's been about a week and change. It is out. You should go and get it. There's definitely a theme, and I was going to ask what the theme was. I kind of heard it going from track to track. It's almost like a concept album, right? Am I wrong? Am I right?
Yeah. Yeah, totally. I mean, we didn't know what we were going to call this record when we started writing it. We didn't know what it was going to be about, and so we just kind of approached the writing process like we always do, sort of face on. And as we were going through this writing process, you know, life can sometimes get a little choppy. It can get a little windy out there, sometimes on the high seas, But it was, you know, one of those records where we really found ourselves needing to stick together and get through it. Life always throws shit at your way when you least expect it, and I think that's what Storms means to a lot of people. And again, it's not about how bad it is or how untimely it can be, but ultimately the fact that even the worst storm has to end. And those are the types of themes I think that started to really pop up through this record. And I'm glad that when we look at this record now as a whole, it's so much more of a positive reflection on it. It's not like, oh man, life sucks, it's hard, but more so like that commitment ultimately that you can say to either someone else in your life or even to just yourself that no matter what happens, no matter what comes my way, I'm going to get through it because I'm stronger than I think I am.
How does it make you feel when you see kids on Twitter and Facebook quoting lines from, let's say, Invincible or other songs of yours, and it's just like, this song gets me through my day?
That's what I think success means to me, man. And it means a lot of things to different people. But when someone can come to me and say, hey, what you said really helped me. You came up with this idea or this concept or were able to communicate something in a way that I can identify with, and it got me through something in my life. That, to me, is what, I mean, it puts the merit into everything that we do, and really makes it worthwhile.
You guys got to work with Babyface on this album?
Yeah.
I'm so jealous, man. Tell me, you went to L.A.? What was it?
Yeah, I was doing a trip in L.A., and I was doing some writing with some other friends for some other people as well, and my publisher put me in touch with Babyface, so I brought a song down to him that I'd been working on for quite some time. It wasn't finished, but it was really special, and I knew I had to save something big for this guy because he's juiced. And so we sat down, and it was really quick at the beginning, like get to know you real quick and kind of get into it. But I think I really hit him with this song, and he got really pumped on it, and it just became like one of those like hot fire sessions where he was so stoked on it, and we just moved really quickly. And by the end of it, throughout the process, he would be looking at me in like a really like peer-to-peer kind of a way, like, what do you think? Like, how should we do this? And just like, he was really pumped on the song, and then at the very end thanked me for bringing it in. So it was one of those really special moments, and we made a really good friend out of it. So.
You must have been tripping out. That guy's like legend,
Man,
you know?
Hot. Yeah, he's still on fire.
What song are you digging the most out of this whole album? I know people ask you this a million times, but honestly, I mean, if you're going to open it up, which song you want us to hit off first?
Man, there's a song on this record, and it's the last song on the record, and it's called I Won't Let You Go. And it's a really brave track for us, not just content-wise. I mean, lyrically, it really is that type of commitment song, again, like I was saying, whether it's to somebody else in your life or even just to yourself, that, you know, I'll stick by myself or I'll stick by you. But Dave, I produced it, and Dave and I recorded this song live off the floor, which is a really throwback style of recording, and it's 8 minutes long. Well, it wasn't initially like a 5-minute song, but we just kept improvising every take. We did 30 takes of it in the studio one night, 8 minutes long.
Back to back to back?
Back to back to back to back to back to back, 30 takes. Yeah, all night long.
We're like, all right, dude,
right,
we got it.
And so that was just such an exceptional experience for us, and really a risk, because our label was like, well, maybe you should make it, you know, shorten it down to 3 minutes and throw it in the middle of the record somewhere. And we were like, maybe you guys should go screw yourselves. This is a really important song to us, and we're lucky to have the relationship we do with our label, where they can trust us to take those types of risks that we've done all throughout all of these records. And I think those are what we feel the most comfortable in sometimes, is that unsure area. But that's the type of song where they're like, okay, all right, guys, you know what? Do what you need to do here. And it's a really special song to us, and it means a lot to the band.
Hedley in Town March, going to be a wicked show, the Shipwreck Tour, and if the Show Must Go Tour was any indication, you guys are just going to blow the roof off the place.
I mean,
man.
we don't want to like give away any of the new things that we have in mind, but T-shirt cannon!
Oh, yeah, there is definitely a neighborhood around with, because we're building our own, and there is a hole in somebody's garage door for sure.
Oh, yeah, man, we've got some stuff in store for this tour. Shipwreck's going to be a big show.
Awesome. Thanks for being in studio on the RS Show, guys.
Thanks for having us, man.
Watch me pull a rabbit out of my hat.